Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you, hopefully elect. Your brother Call from Great Millstone, Orlando, and I'm only going to play a, a part, like a minute or so of this clip, because, I watched this debate, and the Spirit had it to where I actually watched the, whole full hour and 25 minutes of it, which, it was pretty much cringeful, and pretty much the clip that I'm going to play is pretty much the only thing that I agree with when it came to what many, the two Jakes, all right, Gorilla Hebrew, Alazar, Chief Priest Alazar, whatever his rank is, and on the bottom right and on the bottom left, Captain Tazariak, all right. Pretty much the only thing, like I said, I agree with watching this so-called debate, in which they did this is just like because I believe they did like if I'm not mistaken, like a 4 or 5 hour debate. But nevertheless, like I said, the Spirit had it to where I was able to actually finish this, watch this all the way through. All right. And, it just makes sense. You see, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai has it set up to where, with the apostles of Great Millstone, start from Apostle to Harlem on down, why they say the things that they say, why they give certain decrees. All right. It's just that experience that they have. Because for one, the whole debating scene, again, the apostles, they've been there and they've done that. All right. And pretty much, man, it for the most part doesn't lead anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Again, the apostles, they've been there, done that, and we are not to get into any debates. All right. As the scriptures say, because again, watching this video, it was cringeful, man, from start to finish. I'll grab this real quick. Was that Titus? Because the top guy on the top left, Coolio, which I did a video on yesterday, or last night rather, as well as other brothers, elders. He pretty much already made the point that he's pretty much, matter of fact, let me get this. Let me grab this. I don't want to do too much talking. Was that 1 Timothy? 1 Timothy 4, let's start at 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And you see, these scriptures are speaking. They speak for itself more and more. All right. These scriptures speak louder and louder, It says, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. All right. So the point being, when it comes to these people, because a lot of these Israelites, they are just in the spirit of trying to convince the world, trying to convince all Israel will be saved. And you see, that's just simply not the case. All right. We are simply fishing for the elect. All right. These people, their conscience is already seared with a hot iron. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, there's no amount of convincing that you could convince these people in. Like I said, as I did a video last night dealing with the same subject, because again, Cooley, whatever his name is, pretty much already made his. He already showed that his conscience is seared with a hot iron. He doesn't believe in, the Israelites, being Yahweh Shema Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus. All right. That the Israelites are the Lord's people, holy and chosen people. He's already made that clear. He doesn't believe that. All right. Even going back to the last video, right? The last debate, right? But here it is. You got these Jakes, man. Like I said, you know, that's why I want to go to this Titus. Titus chapter 3. Titus 3 and Titus 3:9. But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. And if you just so happen to watch this debate, like I said, man, it's cringeful. You know, everyone's talking over one another. You know, quite frankly, sounds like nothing but a bunch of noise, a bunch of women cackling. You know, you can clearly see the frustration. Everyone's, talking over one another and getting frustrated. You know, it's just out of order. You know, like females, like women. You know, when you read verse 10, it says, a man that is an heretic after the first and second admonition reject. So you see, because like I said, he's already made it clear he doesn't believe in this Hebrew Israelism, as some would say, right? You know, again, Yahweh Shema Shai, and the fact that the Israelites are the Yahweh Shema Shai's holy and chosen people. All right, because this guy Cooley, again, he comes in that Christian spirit. All right, that Jiva spirit, that earth pig spirit. All nations can be saved. All right, and so on and so forth. He's already made that clear. He's already been admonished, more than once. So the fact that, again, Jake is trying to, with these senseless debates, all right, when, again, the scriptures tell us to avoid these things, man, right? Matter of fact, because this is exactly what it leads to, a bunch of confusion, men arguing like women, right? Men getting emotional. Because, the guy on the top right, the Andrew Wilson, just questioning if he was maybe a speckled bird, but just my speculation, he's a pink bitch. All right. He's a red Hebrew Edomite. All right. He's pretty much like the main antagonist, just. And again, that's why I want to play this a clip from this, because the top left, Cooley, he's already decided, he's already shown where his allegiance lies to. And that's why I want to play the clip, because, like I said, that's pretty much the only thing that I agreed with for the most part. The statement that group, chief priest, whatever his rank is, Alazar, the statement that he made, because top left, buddy. All right. Again, he's already shown who's his allegiance to. But 2 Corinthians 12. Second Corinthians 12. Bear with me real quick, because I don't think that's what I want. No, that's not what I want. Bear with me as I look for this real quick. just going into how we're not supposed to be getting into these senseless debates, man. It leads to nothing but chaos and confusion, as that's pretty much what was displayed when, I mean, if you watch this video, just watch this debate. No, that's not it. Actually, I think what I wanted, I already read in Titus. Just going into in endless genealogies and contentions, strivings about the law, right? As it said, it's unprofitable and it's vain. All right. What's the point of trying to teach a non-believer? As the scriptures say, can two walk together except they be agreed, right? It's just like, what's the point of these senseless debates, man? I'm gonna grab this because it's all about the elect at the end of the day. All right. We're not in the business of trying to persuade anyone. All right. We'll grab this 2 Ezra 9. Second Ezra 9 and 2 Ezra 9 and 13. And therefore be thou be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created. So, just the point being that it's only about the elect, seeking out those of a like-minded, the like-minded individuals. All right, that's all we care about. Those are the only people that we care about, seeking for the elect. All right. But without further ado, I'm gonna play this clip. And again, copyright disclaimer. I'm not making any type of monetary gain. This is just strictly for informational purposes only. All right. But I'm gonna play this clip, and like I said, man, this is the only thing that I agree with. Pretty much anything that I've ever agreed with when it comes to Chief Priest Alazar. All right. Self-entitled, right? Self-proclaimed Chief Priest Alazar. The only thing that I've ever agreed, as far as the words that has come out of his mouth. So without further ado.
As a follower, I'm supposed to mimic what he's doing, no?
But you claim you're a prophet, and I'm supposed to test you, no?
Okay, so we've already proven that somebody attempted to test Jesus on the spot, whether or not he was a prophet. And
Jesus.
But no, I'm mid-sentence. Cooley, are you going to get him on a leash?
You interrupted me first.
Are you going to get him on a leash?
You did interrupt him first, bro. It's the back and forth. I'm ready to go back and forth.
What do you do every time we interrupt him? Tell us to shut up and let us land our plane.
Really,
You've done it back and forth, man. You haven't done it to him one time. So what you're actually demonstrating is the exact problem. I want to go back to
real quick.
I want to go back to the very first thing.
After you land your plane, y'all gonna get this work. Go ahead, land your plane.
Yeah, I just want to go back to the very first thing that Andrew said. Andrew said nobody has a problem with black people segregating themselves. That's the very first thing he says. And I wanted to say, yes, nobody but black people have a problem with black people segregating themselves because black people have internalized white supremacy. That's why everybody has to watch Cooley go and have a cape on and protect Andrew at all costs from everybody else on this panel. Everybody's watched that.
Let me say this.
And that's the only thing that I've agreed with watching this whole senseless debate. All right, because again, top left dude, Coolio, from what I've observed watching this debate, he's done exactly that. All right, but again, it just goes to show you where his allegiance is. The fact that he's already debated Hebrew Israelites. All right, he's already his conscience is sealed with a hot iron. He's already said it himself that he pretty much doesn't care about all the Hebrew Israelism stuff. He can care less. All right, that's why I did the video yesterday, because he's gonna have to eat those words at the end of the day. He's gonna have to eat those words, you see. So having these senseless debates, all right, again, if you and you see you see a piece of that here. Again, everyone's all talking over one another. All right, going back and forth. That spirit of contention, strife. Right. you know, it's just confusion, man. It's just like, what's the point? What's the point? All right, because quite frankly, like I said, man, I've heard it just sounds like a bunch of noise. Like women. When women go back and forth and they're cackling and going back, and that's what these senseless debates. That's what they lead to, man. But that's all I had. Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you. Hopefully, let.